Hello, children. Old Capmeister here. We have a simple question from Jared. Jared writes, "Hey Cap, I have an interesting philosophical question for a video response. So I'll keep it short and sweet. After Mao and the CCP took over China in 1949 and forced the old Chinese government to escape to Taiwan, which group do you think can legitimately claim to be the real China? Thanks for all you do and keep up the great work. Sincerely, David." And he's retired. Military guy. Interesting question because I remember many years ago when I used to be a sovereign risk analyst, international economist. International economist sounds way more sexy and fun than it actually is. We had to watch over Taiwan and China and what's going on, and they're still the same country. And the Chinese, the CCP, mainland China is very adamant about that. And it was kind of the same thing where it was the Koreas. It's like, no, there's two countries. There's North and South Korea with separate governments and separate people and everything. But then if there were certain Korean economists or Korean dignitaries that would happen to be, it's one country. I'm like, the hell it is. And I'm sure there's other land disputes and, who's the right thing and all that. How philosophical do you want to be? To be literal about it, mainland China would be the real China because it's mainland China. That's where most of the land is. That's where the country, the physical country of China is. So I would say China is the real China. Is Puerto Rico part of the United States? Yes. Is it really the United States? Well, no, mainly mainland United States. Puerto Rico is part of it. But that I would also say that Taiwan is a separate entity. It's ethnically Chinese, obviously. Certainly, you have the argument that they are the historically righteous rulers or the people that should have inherited the throne or whatever you want to call it. But Taiwan has become its own separate entity with a fully functional government and military and economy and currency and everything like that. But, the day, and they were even talking about it, it was like 20 years ago, where there might be reunification. Mainland China would have to stop being communist. Lord knows when that would happen. And you have to have a democracy. But no, functionally speaking, China is China. And Taiwan happens to be a separatist country unto itself, I would say. Certainly share plenty of history and cultural commonality. But no, China is China. As much as we dislike the Communist Party and dictatorship that runs, it's like the Soviet Union. Well, we didn't like the Soviet Union, but Russia was Russia, and Kazakhstan was not. But yeah, so there you go. I don't really have a pig in the race or anything like that. But to be intellectually honest, yeah, there's separate countries with fully separate governments and fully separate people. And you know what really puts it apart? When you got separate currencies, then you're your own country, no matter what the powers that be would like. It's like, yeah, if they got their own currency, they're probably their own country. So you got that there. Is that it? Let me take a look. That's it. All right. Questions, answers, HasselConsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.